Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going over just a quick preview of the latest event that's coming to Eorzea. Yes, it's that time of year where we get another seasonal event, and now it's the hatching tide. The sun-kissed days of spring are nearly upon us once again, and the resplendent assortment of eggs decorating the city-states mark the return of the season's most beloved of traditions, hatching tide. Inspired by visions granted to her by the 12 Archons, Jihli Aliapoh has grand plans for this year's celebration. Adventurers eager to partake in the revelry are encouraged to seek her out. Now, just for a little quick bit of information in case you don't know what Hatching Tide is, it's a seasonal event that comes around once a year, and it's Eorzea's version of Easter, to put it in the simplest terms. So here we are with this year's cover art, and it's as bright and cheerful as it was last year. And it's bright, it's cheerful as was expected, but most importantly, it has bunnies. And I'm not talking about the Viera, I mean like giant bunnies. So here it's really adorable. We have all these brightly colored decorated eggs, we have the Spriggan in the background that's carrying a giant egg, but most importantly we have like these young children who are cheering for a parade of bunnies walking by, or rather people dressed up like giant, brightly colored bunnies. A hair-raising hatching tide. Now, a big thing that I want to point out is that this is a seasonal event that's going to be split up into 2 chapters. Just like how we had Valentino's Day, where we had the 2 different chapters. Now, this event is going to be taking place from Monday, March 30th, which is less than a week from now, and it's going to last until Sunday, April 5th. At least that's for Chapter 1. The second chapter is going to begin the following week, which is going to be taking place from Sunday, April 5th, and it will last until Monday, April 13th. So all in all, it's about 2 weeks. So I'm guessing that they're going to have maybe kind of like another voting experience here. Like with Valentino's Day, we got to vote who we thought was going to be kind of like the new representative of Valentino's Day. So maybe they might have something along those lines here. To unlock the quest, though, you just have to go to Old Gridania and speak to the Revelous Rabbit in the Makote Amphitheater. So it's not going to be hard for you to miss. You just head over to the amphitheater and you look around until you see the person dressed up in the giant bunny suit. And the quest is called the Egg Umbral Calamity. I like the play on words there. Hatchling Tide is upon us once again, and the Revelous Rabbit in Makote's Amphitheater would share the joy of this wondrous celebration with one and all. And the only requirement that you really need to be able to participate in the event is that you have to be at least a level 15 in one of your jobs. So now we move on to the biggest news, and that's going to be the event prizes, the event awards. So, as you can see, we have a nice little collection here. We have a couple housing items, but perhaps the biggest one here is that we are getting ourselves a bunny suit. Like literally a giant bunny suit. And so I can just totally see people just running around Eorzea in these giant bunny suits. I do see people from time to time still dressed up like in the giant pig suits or the giant frog suits. So I really do have to wonder, though, about the people who are playing as Viera. How does that look? Because, seriously, how does that work? Because you are basically a very tall, very beautiful rabbit, and we have more of the fluffy, wuffy version of that rabbit. So, will they be able to kind of dress up as a giant rabbit? I don't know. I mean, I really want to see that now. I think that's going to be hilarious. But I do want to give you a few quick warnings real quick. First of all, please note that the seasonal quest cannot be completed after the event has concluded, so you have within those 2 weeks to be able to participate. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until next year, where these items will probably go back up onto the logstone and you'll have to buy them from there. Also, the story arc for this event is going to be comprised of multiple quests, like it says here, and that will be released separately. Previous chapters will remain available as the new chapters are unlocked. So say, for example, that you were probably going on vacation or something, or you lost your internet for a week, and you're probably stressing like you're going to miss the first chapter of Hatching Tide. You don't need to worry about that. You'll still be able to do part 1 and part 2 during the second week. However, you have only the 2 weeks to be able to finish the whole quest line before it goes away forever. So what do we get for this year? Like I said, for the armor, we are getting the bunny suits. So we have these very cute bunny heads, the rabbit heads. Like I said, it's like a giant stuffed version of a rabbit and with these big floppy ears. But we also have 2 different sets of armor, though they look very similar. The first one is the rabbit suit. And it's just like a full body rabbit suit. You can actually get a look of what it looks like with the little Lalafell here. And we also have the Dapper rabbit suit. And you can probably see this one on this character here. And it looks like a Makote figure. So both of these armor sets look almost identical. The difference is that it looks like with the Dapper rabbit suit, it's a little bit fancier. Like you get like these puffier cuffs and you get like this furry collar around the neck. That's what it looks like. It's kind of hard to tell because he's crouching down like that. However, it does look like both of these rabbit suits are going to be dyeable, so you can dye them whatever colors you want for the season. Also, we'll be moving over here to the housing items that we're getting. We have 2 housing items. The first one is known as the stuffed rabbit, and it's going to be a tabletop item. It's a stuffed toy rabbit. This rabbit looks as if he walks straight out of a storybook and is prepared to keep on walking. Please contact authorities immediately in the event that the toy actually demonstrates ambulatory capabilities. I don't think that's going to happen, but hey. And also, from what it looks like here, it looks like the little rabbit might just be dyeable as well. So if you don't like the white rabbit version, you can have it as a more of a brown rabbit, or who knows, you can probably pick whatever colors you want. So that's a really cute idea to be having for this season. And for the last item, it's actually going to be a bit of advertising. It's going to be the Hatching Tide advertisement poster, which you can hang up on the wall. A cheerful hand-painted notice proclaiming the excellence of Hatching Tide. So if you don't remember this artwork here, I think this was actually the artwork for last year. So yes, you can have it put up on the wall to join our many other collection of posters, I suppose you could say. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. That was just a very quick rundown of just the preview of what's going to be coming for Hatching Tide. It's going to be coming in less than a week, so that's something to look forward to. And I hope that everyone's going to really be looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what they do for this year. Out of all the seasonal events, Hatching Tide is probably not my most favorite, but I do enjoy it nonetheless. It's so bright and cheerful, it's kind of hard to stay mad at it. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and have a very happy Hatching Tide, and I'll be seeing you all again very soon. Bye!